All right, welcome everybody into the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink for tonight's matchup, the battle of the rink between the Smithfield Sentinels, who are the home team, taking on the LaSalle Rams. See the Rams huddle up there at the net, and we're ready to go for the first of two matchups here in Rhode Island High School Hockey Division I between LaSalle and Smithfield. Tim Duffy on the caller tape for Fans Only Sports. Check out our website, fansonlysports.com. And our Instagram at FO Sports and X account at that handle to see all the highlights after the game and check out some more content we have. So visitors for LaSalle starting first, Devin Mora, the captain in the starting lineup here tonight. Quinn Peterson, another senior.
Number 13,
J.D. Plant, sophomore. Trip Peterson getting the start tonight, and to round it out is the other captain of this team, Tyler Garofalo. And Aaron Ellis Thomas, he's going to start his second consecutive game. We saw him, or second of 3 games here at Smithfield. We saw him last Saturday against Notre Dame High School. And now for Smithfield, who is the home team. This matchup, Jaden Argenti getting the start tonight, the senior. Then Johnny Brown, freshman who's rising up to the occasion, along with Caden Grankowitz, a sophomore who's done the same. Jacob Hopkins, he's the captain of this team. Jackson Villani. And in net tonight is Matthew Bradley, starting here tonight. So national anthem time here in Smithfield. All right, Smithfield, LaSalle, 15 minutes coming up for you on the clock here on Fans Only Sports Network. Brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10. That's FOSPORTZ10, all caps, to get 10% off your next purchase. Before that, also scope out their Instagram a little bit at Iron Steel Threads. Give them a follow too. But 15 minutes on the clock here in the battle for the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink. Smithfield's home crowd, the student section to our left, to our right, LaSalle's, who is not as big here today. Smithfield overtaking it. They're the home team here tonight. They're in the home section and looking to get their first win on LaSalle in a long time. These two teams haven't seen each other since the playoffs last March. They meet here on a Wednesday night and we're underway here in Smithfield. The crowd quiets down a little bit as LaSalle gets the puck first. Argenti getting it back for Smithfield. They turn it back over. Here's a long shot from Peterson. That one's off the mark. And Bradley comes out the net to make a play on it right there. Johnny Brown sends it down the ice, and that will be the first icing call of the game. Just 19 seconds into the first period. And that's Sentinel student section. They are hyped up. I mean, you can probably hear them on our mics here. I'm not sure if you can, but They are feeling ready to go. There's the face-off here, and Johnny Brown able to get it for Smithfield. Garofalo gets a stick in there to make a play on it, though. Rams looking to get some space, and they can't with Argenti coming from behind to make the play there. So they turn it back over. Peterson, long look, and Bradley with a sick glove save there for his first of the night. This one knocked up ahead by Ty Lemon. And it'll be Ethan Polak looking to make a play for Smithfield. This one is going to find Sylvester, and will bounce back over to Tommy Hayden. Nowhere to go. Marangi trying to clear it out. Slack hits it off the ice and takes a big hit afterwards. Laid a hit stick on him was Ryan Kavanaugh right there. And now some run to the official. Loose puck. Slack takes it back, but it's going to be offsides against the Rams for the first time today. A lot of action right there. You saw the big hit on the freshman Slack, and then some commotion in front of the official as well, and it will result in a face-off in the neutral zone following the offsides penalty, or call as I should say. Smithfield looking to get a win here tonight. They were swept by LaSalle last year, 4-0. The two met in the playoffs. Both games were here. This shot on goal, their first of the day, and lunging for that one right there was Prada, and almost was able to sneak it through the legs of Aaron Alves Thomas. He gets poked down the ice, being icing call, but you heard the Sentinel fans, or I did at least, they thought they had that one right there, but nothing going for him on that one. Thanks all for tuning in here tonight, Wednesday night game. We don't get a lot of these in the first part of the season here in Rhode Island High School hockey, but they come along as the season goes on. LaSalle played yesterday against Pilgrim, won that game 5-1. Here's a slap shot, not going to happen. Prada lost his balance and the puck, fighting for it here is Smithfield, and they can't hold on to it. This one gets flipped up in the air and will hit the ceiling, stop the clock. 100 seconds into this game. Prada had a good look on that right side, close to the point, and couldn't stay upright. Lost his footing on that one. There's a face-off, and gets poked back out to Chase Johnson. This one knocked down the ice. Brown looking to get after it. And Dylan Slack will first for LaSalle. Up ahead to Axel De Silva. And De Silva fighting for the neutral zone here. He's able to send that one down the ice. Bradley gets a piece of it on that one. Fight forward against the boards. And out of the pile, it's Krankowitz with it for the Sentinels. Johnson up ahead. Brown off his stick and saved by Slack. Would have been an icing call regardless if he didn't, or otherwise if he hadn't touched it. This one gets tipped and finds Jacob Hopkins. First to get sick on it there was Declan Sullivan. De Silva. Long shot for Argenti. That one Alves Thomas got a piece of right there. And makes the save. No one really knew where it was for a quick sec. They were able to find it, and Alves Thomas, finders keepers, right in his mitt. 12:19 to go here in the first. Quite a few stops of clock so far in this one. Here's Mora winning the face off there. LaSalle getting it back. And a little bit too much on the pass right there. Goes all the way backwards to Mora, who'll have to reset. Hits it off the wall, trying to find a man, and Tucker Corbury could not. This one, Hopkins got a piece of, looking to make some offensive zone time and couldn't. as it finds Corbury now. Tucker Corbury takes the shot. Got saved by Bradley. Plant looking for the rebound, gets hit against the boards instead. Or Peterson, rather. Tough to see with the students section there as that shot from distance. Peterson got on net. Rana couldn't get the rebound there. Hopkins will reset. Back for the Sentinels. And here comes Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh fighting for it against the boards. Lost control of it. Bounces back out to the blue line. Hopkins sends it in there. Second try gets saved by Alves Thomas. This one going to poke down the ice again. Hayden. Now Tucker Burns at center ice. Burns up ahead. Onside, they said, and getting tripped on his way there. No call. It was Villani. And it's back to LaSalle, going back the other direction now. Plant. Big hit taken by Quinn Pearson, and as the crowd reacts, this one bounces all the way back to Bradley. And it will be Hayden resetting here for Smithfield, leading the charge. Nowhere to go. Swings it out. Polak on the far side, back to Hayden. And it'll bounce all the way down the ice as Ty Lemon is going to send that one again. No icing call. Got tipped by a Sentinel on its way there. Turned over, bad pass, Birmingham, and a good defensive recovery by Ryan Kavanaugh there. To send it back the other way. Was very reactive on that time, and this is going to be blown dead. Is this the first penalty of the game? I'm not sure. And no. Face off in the neutral zone. 10 minutes to go. 5 minutes have passed in the opening 15. So for LaSalle, they're top of the table in Division I. 4 games played in league play. 4 games won. Smithfield, this is already their 7th game in league play. 2-3-0-1. They had the overtime loss to Moses Brown, which we were here for in the first game, icing against LaSalle. Was able to pick up a win against Burrillville last Friday, and then lost to Prout Saturday to bring them back to a game under 500. They're sitting about the middle of the pack in D1, and now after tonight, they'll have almost half of their league games played this season. Slack. Fighting for it for LaSalle. Out of the pile, Omacholi. Couldn't get it, and now does for a second. This one sent into the offensive zone by Kirill Satsuk, or pokes it deeper into it at least. And now a 2-on-1. Here's a good chance for Cam Omacholi going left. Omacholi swings it out. Birmingham shot, not even close. Missed that off to the right by a lot. Slack looking to keep it alive. And it'll bounce back over to Satsuk. Smithfield trying to reset. Scoreless first 6 minutes here on Fans Only Sports Network. Here's Slack again. A couple of Slacks on this team. Dylan and Cameron, both freshmen. And this is Dylan. Gives it up. Here's a good look from De Silva. And a greater save from Matt Bradley that time. Makes a big-time stop there, the senior goaltender, who we've seen here on Fans Only Sports for a long time, number 35. Big congestion after the face-off there. It was Peterson, long shot, saved by Bradley. De Silva, Corbury finds the loose puck. Trying to dance with it, pokes up ahead, angling through it. It's Shane Gaudreau. Gaudreau swings it out at the slot. Now back to Corbury. His shot gets tipped and flies on a play. I think it hit off the back of Tommy Hayden and goes into the netting right there to stop the clock once again. Hayden, the leading scorer here for Smithfield in league play. 3 goals and assists this season. This one going to bounce off the wall and get turned back over. Garofalo hits it on target into the zone, and Argenti got a piece of it, which may not have helped Bradley out too much. Hopkins with the loose puck. Hopkins looking to get on the move. Got to get back on side with Sylvester, and he does. And it's back to LaSalle, though, because they couldn't do anything with it that time. Peterson off the wall, looking to angle it over to his man Garofalo, who he sends it forward, and Hopkins takes it back. Sylvester, 3-on-2 break. Numbers here, not a good pass from Sylvester, and it's turned over. He was looking for Burns, who was onside. And we got a provocative chant here in Smithfield from the student section, as this will be another icing call against the Rams, and a little line switch from both these two teams as we're about halfway through this first period. They win the faceoff. Marengi ran to the official, though, and lost the puck, but it stays with LaSalle. Corbury. And Prada, the only one there for the puck. And he sends it back the other way. Another icing call. This time it's against Smithfield. Flip it back the other direction that time. .7:16 on the clock, and seeing a few icings here in the first period. Argenti to Prada. This one loose, and it's Dixon over to Satsuk. Satsuk takes a hit. Didn't have the puck. Lemon got a piece of him that time, and now a fight for it here right behind the live barn ad below us in Birmingham. Marengi launches, save, second try for Birmingham, also saved. Bradley staying in, making a couple big-time stops, and now it finds Kirill Satsuk leading the charge inside, and getting tripped right there was Dixon, no call. Right in stride of them was Luca Marengi there, and it's back to LaSalle. Slack looking for Birmingham, and Omacholi racing after this one. Couldn't catch up to it here. Hayden able to take it back for Smithfield. Hayden. Near side finds a man in Villani. Inside for Grenkowitz. This one is turned over. Corbury takes it for LaSalle. Dumps it forward. It gets a stick of Bradley. Angling for the rebound there is Shane Gaudreau. Could not get there. Or Sullivan, rather, who has it here. Sullivan. They move it around. Corbury had the puck and lost his stick on his way to race after it. Another turnover here for LaSalle. Slack from distance. In and out of the glove of Bradley. That was close, but it stays with the Rams, though, now. Good look. Slack steps into it, takes it, save. Second try for Rihanna, not going to happen. Good defense from Caden Grenkowitz there. Corbury get it down the ice again, and Hopkins takes it back for Smithfield. Icing against the Sentinels. Just like that. Halt the face-off momentarily. Marengi and Kavanaugh waiting for it. It'll be won by the freshman. De Silva swings it out to Mora. Mora back in his own end, losing it and getting his stick tangled up there with Jacob Sylvester with the body of Mora. A couple of seniors right there. Here comes Gaudreau. Gets by a defender, and Johnson, Gaudreau, takes a big hit against the boards from Hayden. Loose puck finds Declan Finney, another freshman. hits the ceiling on the pass from Gaudreau. Got deflected, poked up in the air. And I mentioned a couple of times whenever I do call the Salle game, this team has a lot of young talent. I mean, 5 freshmen on this team, a couple of whom are on the ice right now, along with 9 sophomores. So this team in good position for the next few years. Only 4 seniors on this squad this season, which is kind of unfathomable for a team that's doing as well as they are this year. As Alice Thomas will cover up that one. .440 to go here in the first. Face-off taken by LaSalle, and Plant looking to get after it. Here's Garofalo, one of the 4 seniors on this team. The captain, Garofalo, trying to squeak it inside. Could not bounce back over to Merengue, and a good save again from Bradley with his right knee pad right there. Plant calling for it, gets it, takes it, missed it. Got hit as well, and a big collision between Garofalo and Argenti right there. Now here's another shot. Skips off to the left. Merengue took it once more. Plant will get it at the blue line here. Another big hit against the boards. You can tell by the reaction from the Smithfield bench. And now, no icing, they say. Got tipped. On its way back down to Alice Thomas. Birmingham flips into the zone. And Hayden, the only one there for Smithfield. This one turned back over. Birmingham in traffic. Got hit by Argenti and lost the puck. Hayden coming near side with it. Hayden turned over again. Takes another big hit. This is a physical game, a physical rivalry as well. And it's been encapsulated so far on this one as Salle lost his puck right there, looking for his first goal in this rivalry. Had a good look at it too. Sullivan slaps it back down there. And this is going to be offside against LaSalle. There was a man over the blue line when Sullivan knocked that one into the offensive zone. Bring it back to the neutral zone here. So Smithfield coming in this game 5-6 overall in the year. So LaSalle 5-2. Saw LaSalle lose their most recent game here against Notre Dame High School last week. 2-1, looking to bounce back and get a win in front of their home fans, which are here, even though they are the away team today. And here is Prada swinging it back to Dixon, looking for the shot, got blocked by Dylan Slack. The freshman in pursuit defensively to make a good play there. Slack will get after it and get over to Sullivan. Brianna. Now Argenti, Hopkins. Tangled up, Corby looking to get there, and Argenti will recover it first for Smithfield. Looking to reset. And Smithfield not doing too much offensively so far here in the first 15. Defense is on its job though. Satsuk, cross ice. Prada got it blocked, or Dixon rather. This one will be taken away by De Silva. Good stick there by Axel De Silva. And Argenti with a better one as he pokes it away. Back to Prada. Icing against Smithfield. 2:13 to go here in the first period. Gaudreau got hit after the faceoff. Johnny Brown gets it back over to Prada for the Sentinels here. Hayden, rather, down the ice. Krenkowitz finds it on the board right in front of us. Here's Brown, got a shot off, got tipped, and will bounce back over to Johnson at center ice. Johnson lost his footing. Said that before. Had that whiff against Moses Brown a few weeks ago. Now here comes Finney. And nothing there. Brown looking to get it over to Villani, but a good skate by De Silva to thwart the pass there. Looking to get one on net, and they do there with Brown getting it back. 80 seconds left here in the period. Gaudreau. Tommy Hayden back in his own zone. Hayden off the boards and Alves Thomas out of the net to get it back up to Shane Gaudreau. There's Mora. Flies in the air. Peterson looking to get it for LaSalle and couldn't. Loose puck. Plant finds it. Plant and a great lunge by Kavanaugh to make a great defensive play there. Sets up Smithfield on the move. Burns. He's out there with Sylvester, and it is Sylvester now. Marengi, the freshman, laying the boom on the senior that time to get the puck out of his stick. Hopkins at the point. Couldn't get a shot off there. Turned over. Whiffed on that one. Now here's Lemon, and he couldn't do anything either that time. 20 seconds to go here in the first 15. Icing against LaSalle with 16 seconds on the clock. A little bit too much sauce on that pass results in the icing, and Smithfield with one last chance here on the plus side of the ice. Try to get one in. Here's Hayden looking to go right. Birmingham on him defensively. Hayden from behind the net playing it down low. And that is going to end the first period. A scoreless first here in Smithfield. It is a 0-0 game after one between the Sentinels and the Rams here on Fans Only Sports Network. Brought to you once again by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10. That's FOSPORTZ10 to get 10% off your next purchase. You can also find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. Give them a follow to learn more. We'll be right back in 20 seconds for period number 2 here on Fans Only Sports Network. Right back here for 15 more minutes, excuse that time. For period number 2, LaSalle and Smithfield, after a scoreless first 15 minutes underway for the second of 3 periods. And the Smithfield student section picking up right where they left off. So are the Rams already in the zone, but this one gets poked back into their own zone as Mora will have to go backwards to reset here. Mora up to Omacholi, has some space at the point. He's going to slide over back to his teammate there in slack, and it's off the mark. Peterson at the neutral zone up ahead. Salle bringing out their second line here, third line. Birmingham. Second line as Birmingham will get by one, and Villani up to slack off his stick, and will be Bradley coming out of the net to make a play here, keeping it alive. Garfalo couldn't get there. Villani doesn't set up to Johnny Brown with Grenkowitz as well. Brown takes it. Oh, it got saved by Alves Thomas. And a huge shot taken afterwards by Grenkowitz looking for the rebound. This one's still in the LaSalle zone. And Brown, that may have been the best shot they had all game. As Grenkowitz there as well, and now The whistle's blowing here. And it's going to be for the hit against the boards, which we couldn't see, but it'll be... Is that a penalty? No, my apologies. No penalty. I thought 2 minutes was about to be put on the board by the official's signal, but no, that's incorrect. So it remains 5-on-5. No penalties here in what's been a physical game. There's been a lot of board checks so far. Nothing blown yet that seemed too out of pocket as Morengi up to JD Plant. Plant coming near side. Takes a big hit against the boards again. Laid out that time by Ethan Polak, and Hayden will find this loose puck on the other side. Hayden ran to a wall. Garofalo and Lemon were all over it right there. Gets hit down the ice. Icing against LaSalle. Lemon the last one to touch it, and a shove after the play. Lemon shove burns in the back right in front of the penalty box. The physicality continuing here, and he'll get away with that one there. Not enough to draw the penalty, but this is a rivalry that runs deep. These two teams would play annually even before Smithfield went to Division I. As last year I mentioned LaSalle 4-0 against the Sentinels. Here's a shot right off the face-off for Lonnie, and Alves Thomas makes another great save with his glove right there. But besides last year, since 2016, these two teams have met in the playoffs 4 times. They've met a total of 19 times, and LaSalle, guess how many they've won? 17 of them. They tied once, most recently, or in that span, in 2021 during the pandemic-shortened season. LaSalle and Smithfield tying at 1 apiece, and then, which was actually my first game on Fans Only Sports Network, fun fact. Maybe it's still on the YouTube, but last time Smithfield beat LaSalle was January 5th, 2018. Here is the pass looking for Grankwitz, got tipped, but it's been 7 years. 7 years, 10 days since Smithfield captured a victory over the Rams. Here's a shot from Alani at the slot, got saved. The Sentinels getting some rhythm here now. Hopkins back in the neutral zone here. This one knocked down the ice, and it'll be Slack who's able to get it first for LaSalle. De Silva, they turn it over. Hopkins, Hayden sends it down the ice, and that will be an easy icing call against the Sentinels. 11:49 to go here before intermission. So amongst those 17 LaSalle wins, they have won by double-digit goals, 15 of them. And the other 2 games, or 13 of them, the other 4 games, they still have the scores on Max Preps from those playoff matchups from the mid-2010s. But every win that LaSalle has had against Smithfield has come by at least 2 goals dating back to 2018. 4-0 in the playoffs as well. Series-wise, 8-0. Smithfield looking for some vengeance and trying to put the Smithfield in the name of the ice rink here tonight, showing why it's their barn. They've kept it close. Here's the shot, the face-off there. A second try for Corbury. Gets saved as well by Bradley. Face off. Ooh, defender falls down, and Peterson that time. It bounced back to Peterson, who sends it down the ice. No icing as it was tipped by Chase Johnson there. Hayden. They flip it neutral zone and turn it over. Peterson sends it back into the zone. Here's Hayden. Turns it over. Mora able to rip it right back. Hayden. Chase Johnson. Ooh, that was scary. He was trying to get it back to Hayden, and instead took a shot on his own net. Bradley attentive there, covers up, and Chase Johnson, we've seen him have some whoopsies this season. That one dangerous, but good play made by the goaltender, Bradley. Face-off once again coming up. We've seen a lot of these here today, obviously, with any hockey game, but more than usual today a little bit. As Argenti looking to get that down the ice, and now they will officially call the first penalty of the game. It's a roughing call. First we've seen for either team today, and it was after the face-off there. Going to the penalty box is Jacob Hopkins, the senior, who will get decked for 2 minutes in the penalty box for a rough. So power play for LaSalle, looking to get their first goal of the game. We saw them against Notre Dame High School, West Haven last week, and they were really struggling on the power play. Looking to get some rhythm here and open up the scoring here in Smithfield tonight. Can they do it in these next 2 minutes? Scarafalo. Plant gets it back. Plant shot, scores. JD Plant, just 11 ticks into the penalty, scores the goal for LaSalle, and the Rams up 1-0. Plant, his 5th of the year here in Division I play, leads the team. J.D. Plant, the sophomore. I mentioned earlier, how good these younger guys were for LaSalle. Plant, one of them. Got the start tonight, gets the first goal of the game, and what a season he's had as Hayden lays out the boom right there on Ty Lemon. Absolute hit stick, which we've seen a lot today. This would be offsides, except Plant able to get it back, and now they blow it dead. Actually, it is offsides. That's the Sentinels. So the Hopkins penalty costs the Sentinels. And the Rams able to take advantage with a J.D. Plant goal. So looking to show why this is their home, why they're the most elite team here in Smithfield, and it's not only shown by the championships they've won recently, also this game, means a lot to both of these two teams, especially with both schools' attendances in attendance. Here's a shot. Oh, they almost had it. Sylvester had a chance, and then Kavanaugh did as well. Oh, man, Smithfield right there to get it by Alex Thomas. Could not. Face-off coming up on the other end. Out of the pile, Omacholi. Argenti. Up to Johnny Brown. This one gets by him, and will be recovered by Declan Sullivan here for LaSalle. And Sullivan gets laid out by Villani. Got rid of it, though, first. We'll bounce back over to him here. And poked way down the ice in his own zone. Slapped up ahead by Jacob Hopkins, who's off the bench. Now have to go back on defense. Omacholi gets by him. Omacholi trying to get a shot off him. Johnny Brown got a piece. Grankowitz does as well. Up top, long bomb, saved by Bradley. Peterson with the shot that time. Gets it back at center ice. Up to Birmingham. Peterson. Right in front of the Smithfield bench. And Birmingham had a chance too, but lost it as well. It's nobody who wants this puck. And you'll find Peterson once again. Birmingham off his stick. That's going to be no icing. They say it was tipped. I thought it was only touched by Rams. But they say no icing that time. Dixon over to Chase Prada. Prada launches into the zone. Argenti got a piece of it. Tip it forward. Peterson. Gaudreau and over to Silva. Argenti. Nothing going here for Smithfield's offense. They've taken single-digit shots on goal up to this point, and they're in the offensive zone now here, and Dixon couldn't get the puck before Axel De Silva did. Here it is, De Silva. Takes a huge hit. Oh my goodness, you could hear that from Providence. And then Hayden and De Silva tangled up at the end of the play. Nothing called there. Stays in play. Johnson off the bench and too many men on the ice. Oh my goodness, they were getting it. So they had the free play with Johnson with the penalty from De Silva. So they called the penalty on De Silva. You saw Bradley coming out of the net that time. And in the penalty box is Axel De Silva there for LaSalle. And then they put another Ram in there too. It's Declan Finney. Oh, you... So they're going in the box each for 2 minutes. And it's going to be 5-on-4. Smithfield with their first power play today. And this will be a penalty against the Sentinels. A trip by Tucker Burns immediately.
Declan Finney, 2 minutes for goal. LaSalle penalty to number 11.
And it's not Burns, rather, it's Jacob Sylvester going in the box for the trip. So forget the Smithfield penalty. It took him just 11 seconds to squander it away. So he's going to join Finney, who got in the box for a board, and along with Axel De Silva, who's in the box for the rough on Tommy Hayden. Back to 4-on-4, and Smithfield letting a really good chance go. Actually 4-on-3, excuse me, because there's 2 men in the box. So take one guy off from each team and make it still a Smithfield power play. So my apologies for the misleadingness right there, as Hayden looking to get through. Hayden, Villani, Hopkins, and Brown, the 4 out there for Smithfield. Villani, Brown. Here's Brown again. A lot of space here on the 4-on-3. Hopkins gets one off, missed it off to the left, bounces back over to Tommy Hayden. Hayden swings it out. Brown steps into it. That one deflected by Luca Merengi. Bounces off to the near side boards. Back to Tommy Hayden playing it up top. Hayden trying to go left by Birmingham. Defers instead to Villani. High slot. Brown, not a great pass to Hayden there, who gets it back here. Hayden cross ice. Villani gets in the middle, takes the shot, saves, still in play. Can they get the shot off? No, Alves Thomas gets on top of it that time as the clock continues to run. Now it stops with 6:48 to go. Oh my goodness. Hopkins had a good chance to poke that one in, could not. And it leaves 49 seconds left on the LaSalle penalties. 11-second difference between the 2 penalties. And this one put back down by Jacob Hopkins. Over to Argenti, back to Hopkins. Hopkins shot. Peterson got a piece of it, goes out of play. Into the netting again. 6:37 to go, and this has been intense between these 2 teams so far. I mean, a lot of goals were scored between the 2 teams last year. LaSalle averaged, just around 5-6 goals a game playing Smithfield a year ago. A little under 5, scored 19 in 4 games. Smithfield double digits in 2 of those as well. Just a 1-0 contest though so far, as we're over halfway through this one. 15 seconds left on the Smithfield power play, and Plant takes it back. Short-handed, got tangled up. LaSalle, the fans behind me wanted a call, not going to get one. Now you got to think about killing off the rest of this penalty from Sylvester as the 4-on-3 is over. Now it's a LaSalle power play. The next 7 seconds, the shot there from Brown off the mark. Got the crowd excited for a sec. I think it was Argenti actually. And now Brown gets it back, so it's back to 5-on-5 officially. Plant puts this one back down. Plant swings inside. Garofalo looking for the shot, couldn't get it. So was Omacholi, and Bradley will cover up there to get on top of it. 5:36 on the clock. Another face-off now coming up. That one got deflected, and now Birmingham able to get it back. Sullivan, long shot off to the left. Omacholi looking to get a shot off there, and Bradley able to make the save. Again, he's had a lot of action here, but not as much as you might think from LaSalle. They haven't been getting the rhythm to go, but this LaSalle team, as we've seen the last couple of years, this is a third period team that saves their best for last. And a very exciting matchup for the Rams this weekend. Playing Hendricken here, 6 p.m. on Fans Only Sports Network. That shot saved, still alive, gets tipped up in the air, and that'll be blown dead. It was a hand pass by a Sentinel, it looked like. But LaSalle Hendricken this Saturday here on Fans Only Sports Network. Coming up next for Smithfield, we don't have them for 10 more days until next Saturday when they play Barrington on the 25th. They have a couple of games against Connecticut opponents this weekend on the 17th and 18th. Friday, Saturday. So the only league game of the week. This is LaSalle's second of 3 Division I games this week. As I mentioned, they played Pilgrim yesterday in the victory. Slack! Turnaround shot saved. Bradley again, who's keeping his team in this one, to be honest with you. Bradley last season allowing 1.83 goals a game. 7-4-2 on the year. He's had a good start to this year. Only his second league game he started. Or third, actually, this season. And we'll get on top of that one again off the tip. 4:51 to go here before intermission. That shot hits the post for Plant. Right off the face-off, Garofalo tried it as well, and Bradley says no thanks. As for the third time in about 15 seconds, he'll make another save and stop the clock. This time with 4:45 to go here in the second period. So thanks to all our viewers here on Fans Only Sports Network. By the way, I just want to say that I got a lot of people tuning into this game. One of our highest live broadcasts for hockey game maybe ever. So there's more going right. That one off the mark. Just missed it. Hopkins gets the rebound here for Smithfield. Flips it down the ice. Decent pass, but to nobody. No avail as Peterson got it. And then Garofalo, then Plant. And now here comes another turnover there off the stick of the other Peterson brother, Quinn that time. Mora lays a huge hit on Grenkowitz, and Mora is going to go the penalty box. Devin Mora going in for 2. And he laid out Grenkowitz, and he's no, guest to huge hits. The captain, we saw him 2 years ago in altercation in Moses Brown, and do what he does, lay in the boom, as that will be 2 minutes on the penalty. Another power play for Smithfield as Grenkowitz, the sacrificial lamb that time. 4:23 now, and the Sentinels will be on the power play for about half of the remaining of the period unless they can score and tie this game up quickly. And not a good start. Gaudreau short-handed, Spins, takes it, saved.
Number 5, Devin
Hopkins will get it back.
for charging.
Only killed the first 12 seconds of the penalty. Hopkins doing it himself here. Hopkins trying to get around Lemon. Stops and turns. Feeds. Villani long shot. Rebound to Brown. Argenti will come and help out. 30 seconds have elapsed here on the power play. Grenkowitz at the point. Swings it out. Far side. Villani. Oh, what a block by Birmingham. Got a piece of that one. Lunging to alter that shot and send it back down the other way. Kills about 10 seconds. A big difference. It doesn't show up in the stat sheet or plays like that. Here's Grenkowitz coming near side. Feeds. Over to Villani, who trying to get it back to him, and Merengue there defensively to slap it away. A minute to go on the power play. Argenti calling for it. Brown trying to put it inside into traffic, looking for Burns, and it's taken back by the collection of Birmingham and Lemon right there. Argenti gets back to it for Smithfield. 45 seconds left on the penalty. Burns turns it over. Gaudreau takes it back. Gaudreau going far side. Looking to get the shot off. And a good stick by Tommy Hayden. As we already saw, Gaudreau got one shorthanded shot off. Looking for number 2. And Hayden, the captain, says no thanks. As Sylvester back to Burns. 25 seconds to go. And Burns trying to find the slot, but only J.D. Plant was there. Here's Omacholi the other end for LaSalle. Turns it over again. Burns runs into the boards. Or gets hit into the boards, I should say. 10 seconds left. Short-handed shot. Omacholi, did he squeak it in? No, it's still alive, and Bradley gets on top of it with 2 seconds left on the power play. And the Rams looked like it was their power play right there for the last minute 58, as Smithfield's going to go strike out on this one. Their second power play of the period. .225 to go before intermission. LaSalle is missing a man. De Silva will come on the ice to round out the 5 for LaSalle. And they got to get Peterson off the faceoff. De Silva will take it against Jaden Argenti. And that officially ends the power play. LaSalle wins the faceoff here. Peterson gets it back down low to Silva against the boards. And Peterson, the other one, Quinn out of the pile. Up top, Mora steps into it right out of the box. Save. Second try from De Silva. Awkwardly off his stick, but stays alive for LaSalle. Mora long shot. Save. Second try to Silva. They're all over it. Bradley makes another big save. Still alive. Mora turns it over. Hopkins the other direction. And nothing there. This one almost squeaked its way on net. 100 seconds to go here in the second. De Silva. 2-on-1 break for LaSalle. De Silva cross ice. They score! Cameron Slack, the freshman, makes it 2-0. Set up by the beauty from De Silva. And it's Slack's second goal this season. De Silva, his third assist. Picture perfect offense from LaSalle. And what a way to go up 2-0 as Plant, the sophomore, had the first goal. And it's the freshman now, Slack, with the second. So the underclassmen, you can't understate it enough. Or overstate it, I guess. Whichever one makes more sense there. But how good are these guys? Coming in, making big plays, and Bradley running out of his luck here in the second period. LaSalle attacking late. Lemon looking to get some more. Johnson there defensively for Smithfield, looking to reset. That one got tipped, and they find a man. Rihanna got his pocket picked, though. He had a good look at the slot. Now Corbury, left side circle, takes the shot, and that one's saved by Bradley. Face-off coming up again. It's Hopkins and Rihanna who will meet on the face-off here. Late substitutions now for Smithfield as well, with Burns and Kavanaugh coming off the ice. Now Hayden will switch to the face-off for the Sentinels. Argenti turned it over. Shot there from distance by Lemon, got saved. This one will bounce back up top to Merengue. Lemon got on net. Bradley got a piece of it. Poked back into play. Argenti looking to get it out of the way, and Merengue will race after it. Doesn't really matter, though, because it is an icing call. Another one against the Sentinels. We haven't seen one of those in a while, but Smithfield gets called for it. So a little fun fact. The last time Smithfield was shut out by LaSalle was that same year that they last won, 2018. March 16th, 2018. LaSalle 5, Smithfield 0 was the first of 2 games in a playoff series. LaSalle looking to give the Sentinels a donut for the second time, or for the first time in 7 years. Hopkins looking to change that, and he does! Jacob Hopkins with the goal. Got his own miss, makes up for the penalty earlier, and puts Smithfield on the board. What a play from Hopkins, his second goal of the year. And the Sentinels strike with 19 seconds to go here in the second. That one gets by Alves Thomas, and it's back to a 1-goal game. So now this changes everything entering the third. Hopkins with the goal, the captain, making a huge play in the Sentinels' biggest game of the season so far. Here's Argenti. Final seconds. They give Ethan Pollock the assist for the goal. Hopkins one more try, and that's going to end the second period. LaSalle up 2-1 after 2, and then I think some tussling came after the play. Gonna have to break things up a little bit, and they're still talking, but LaSalle up a goal after the first 30 minutes. Here on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads, once again, who's on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the country. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey more accessible to families across the nation. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSPORTS10. That's FOSPORTZ10 to get 10% off your next purchase. You can find them on Instagram as well, at Iron Steel Threads. So Smithfield with the goal from Hopkins. I was talking to the officials before entering the locker room here with 19 seconds to go in the third. There's going to be a penalty put on the board as well. I mean, that is why. Look at that. So 2 minutes on the board, on the scoreboard, and it's on the Smithfield side of things. So this is going to be a penalty against the Sentinels when we return on the power play for LaSalle to start the third period. As of now, we'll see if anything changes. But third period action coming up too soon here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, we welcome you back to the Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink for period number 3 between the Sentinels and the Rams. Smithfield taking on LaSalle with a late goal from the captain, Jacob Hopkins, to make this a 1-goal game, 2-1 the score, with LaSalle still in front. One of these two teams will catch the win tonight, and it's all going to be here live for you on Fans Only Sports. Tim Duffy bringing you back in to FO Sports. Once again, you can check out our highlights on Instagram after the game at FO Sports with a Z, and also our website, fansonlysports.com, the Z at the end of sports, and you can check out some more content and watch on demand whenever you want, whenever you feel like, or just come back here on YouTube and watch too, because nothing beats YouTube, especially with all these other platforms potentially going to dirt. You know what I'm talking about. YouTube is the one that has stayed strong, and that is what we will continue to stream every game on here on Fans Only Sports Network. Here comes Smithfield back on the ice, ready to go, and they'll be down a man to begin the third period as the 2 minutes on the clock for the late hit against the boards, which the Smithfield student section kind of blocked our shot a little bit, but that's what hockey's all about, blocking shots, lunging to make plays, getting your stick in there and putting your body on the line. And this third period will about to begin. Alex Thomas looking to keep it going for LaSalle in net. Matt Bradley looking to anchor the comeback, and he can't let a goal get by him here on these big 2 minutes. We're going to see what exactly the deal is, because the 2 minutes is on the board. You saw Hopkins pleading his case at the end of the period, saying we didn't get a penalty, there's no penalty, and no Sentinel has entered the box yet. A little bit unclear of what has happened. They didn't announce anything on the PA at the end of the period yet either, but there's 5 guys on the ice for LaSalle. Smithfield still in the huddle, looking to lock in for this comeback and try to beat the Rams for the first time in 7 years. So yeah, it'll be Sylvester in the penalty box for the second time tonight. He had the trip the first time. And Smithfield down a man. LaSalle, they scored their first power play goal. They've only had one today off the Hopkins penalty earlier. They scored 11 seconds in, and now looking to make it 2 for 2 on the power play. You start slow here. Garofalo up to JD Plant, who scored that first power play goal. Cross ice, looking for Birmingham, too much on the pass, and Argenti and Burns collide to swat it away. It kills off some clock and gets it down to 1:30 to go on the penalty. Hayden will get it back for Smithfield. Doing a great job defensively are the Sentinels, and Garofalo off his glove puts it back down. Surveying and letting some time go to waste here, with Krenkowitz the sole defender in the LaSalle zone. Here's Garofalo looking to get through traffic, and does. We'll go backwards. Try to push it this way. Garofalo! He scores! Bar down for Tyler Garofalo. May have got tipped on its way there, but it's power play number 2 and power play goal number 2. Garofalo with the strike to make it 3-1 for the Rams. What a shot from Tyler Garofalo, the captain, with his second league goal this season. Unbelievable strike. So that ends the penalty. Obviously, that time it took them just 57 seconds. Like I mentioned, the first power play, I think it was 11 seconds, but LaSalle on this power play in charge. And what a strike from Garofalo. You can't even write it better than that right there. Let's see if they credit it to him, and they do. That was the official ruling. Now a cutting. Hayden had a chance. Luca Merengue with the assist on the goal. And this was taken back by Shane Gaudreau the other direction for LaSalle. Gaudreau got that one on net. And Finney looking to get there, could not. Sylvester does instead for Smithfield. And Sylvester got his pocket picked. Here's Prada. Polak. Up to Jacob Hopkins, who got the Sentinels on the board. Hopkins got his pocket picked. This one stays in play. Thought it went out of play on the boards for a sec, did not. And a loose puck. Looking to get one up. Oh, they had a chance. Hopkins was there. Sylvester was the one, got a piece of it. But Peterson slapped it away. What a play from Trip Peterson. Heads up to get out of there and prevent a naked left side of the net from being taken advantage of. This one will be an icing call against LaSalle. 2:15 into this final period. LaSalle wins the face-off here. And now a wrestle for it against the boards. And this one getting down the ice. I mentioned LaSalle 4-0 in league play this year. They've beaten Barrington, Moses Brown, Burrillville, and this week they beat Pilgrim, looking to make it 5-0. Smithfield, they beat a couple of good teams, Burrillville being one of them. And now this shot gets tipped off the mark. Burns looking to get a shot off there. No. Long look from distance. That one too tall for Ethan Pollock. Birmingham gets it back and entering the offensive zone. Offside against LaSalle, as on the other side there was Quinn Peterson. Jumping the gun a little bit too early that time. Call it offsides. The other team Smithfield beat was Pilgrim in league play. That was back in December. Haven't won a league game in a couple weeks, the Sentinels. Here's Lemon. This one not out of reach, though, for the home team tonight, Smithfield. Here's Sylvester looking to get by Luca Merengue. Could not, as the freshman makes another great play. Saw him score his first career goal against Bishop Hendrick in the Ed Walsh Cup at Thayer Arena a few weeks ago. Garofalo one more time. A little heat check there. That one tipped on its way to the netting and out of play. 11:07 to go. Mora finding this puck off the face-off. Devin Mora will spin behind his own net there off the wall, looking at to somebody and turns it over instead. Here's Chase Prada going right. Prada trying to put it inside for Grenkowitz, and Grenkowitz got laid out by Nick Rihanna. Other direction now, here comes LaSalle. Gets it back to Corbury, and that one too long for him on the pass. This one turned over, Peterson. Smithfield back in their own end here, losing the handle. Nobody really wants this puck, and Grenkowitz finally gets it for the Sentinels. Here's Argenti coming near side, takes it from long range and gets that one saved by Aaron Alves Thomas, who's looking to stay undefeated in net this season in league games. We had him last week in the 2-1 loss Notre Dame High School. We had to watch him play, as I should say, had a chance to watch him play, and Couldn't get the win there. Looking to get a rebound here in Smithfield. First game they've had since then. That was a week ago. Johnson pokes it down the ice. As is Dylan Slack, and he turns it over. Bad turnover there, and the shot was blocked. Sylvester had a chance, and a great heads-up defensive play by Declan Sullivan. Keep Smithfield down double digits still, or double 2 scores still. This one out of play. Tipped off the stick of De Silva into the LaSalle bench. So this is the first of 2 meetings between these 2 teams. They play again February 15th. That is a Saturday. So exactly a month from today, they'll play again. It'll be here. We'll have it here on Fans Only Sports as well. And that time, LaSalle will be the home team. Not like it really matters all too much except for where the students are sitting. Here's a bad turnover here. Hopkins trying to take advantage of the slip from Dylan Slack and could not. He was looking for his second. Here is Hopkins again. Inside for Argenti. That one gets knocked down and taken back the other way. It's Birmingham leading the break. Birmingham inside. Good shot here. Saved by Bradley. A shot there from Omacholi. Lemon. Up to Omacholi. Here's Slack. Kicks. Birmingham turned over. Good stick there by Austin Brochu. Omacholi. Argenti will take that one back. Staying onside, no. Burns was onside. Hopkins wasn't. And they'll be blown dead once again. Smithfield, this is their only league game of the week. Like I mentioned, they have games against 2 Connecticut opponents this week. Ridgefield and Xavier, who we've seen Xavier here on Fans Only Sports. They have a game against LaSalle coming up in a couple of weeks as well. Here's a shot from Burns. That one saved by Alves Thomas. LaSalle looking for their 8th consecutive victory here in the Smithfield battle. Smithfield looking for the comeback. Burns gets it inside. Got a shot off. I think he got it on net too. Scram for it afterwards. Johnson going to get it back for Smithfield, and instead backhanded shot from Villani. Almost got on target. Stays alive. Villani gets away from the official that time and turns it over. Garofalo takes it back. Numbers here. Marengi leading the break. Getting back on side that time was the Ram. Gets it over to Garofalo, and the play in the corner here as he missed that one off the mark. Back to Peterson. Marengi at the point. Takes it from long range, and Garofalo the rebound. Second try here, and it slips right in front of the net across the line. An inch closer, and it could have been another goal for the Rams. Marengi got it blocked, but gets it back. Takes it again, tipped. Not tipped, but saved by Bradley. Peterson up top. Marengi one more time, and Peterson got a piece of it. That was Quinn Peterson that time. Here's Corbery behind the net. Corbery with Trip Peterson calling for it. He gets it back to Tucker Corbery. Plant at the slot, calling for it, and Corbery shot instead. Gets saved by Bradley with 7:18 to go. As we now are officially over halfway through this third period, highlighted by another LaSalle power play goal from Tyler Garofalo. 3 different goal scorers for LaSalle. Plant and Slack the other ones. Hopkins the lone goal for Smithfield. 7:18 to go here in regulation. Gets back into the LaSalle zone. Mora will reset. Mora. And turnover here. Argenti will get it back. Loose puck, and it'll be taken back by Corbery. Corbery got his pocket picked. Argenti makes a good play there. Brochu Right back for Smithfield, and the Sentinels, they need an answer here. They have not been great scoring in the third period this season. De Silva takes it back. De Silva wrapping around the edge. Up top to Peterson. Mora made a man miss, but got his pocket picked anyway. Sylvester makes a great play. Hopkins up to Sylvester. They got Pearson to beat, and Peterson got a skate on it to poke it away. Great defensive play from Trip Peterson. De Silva the other direction. Left side circle. Going to go down low behind the net. Johnson there defensively. De Silva. And a little tangle between Gaudreau and Argenti. No call made, and this is going to be a hit as well. And Prada ends up losing the puck for Smithfield. Gaudreau. Offside rather against LaSalle. Under 6 to go. This game, one more time, brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. It was on a mission to bring the game to more communities across the nation. They create products. Oh, a penalty as well against Declan Finney, who goes to the box for a rough. It was away from the play. Finney going to the box for the second time here today. The freshman getting 2 more minutes in there on a Smithfield power play. Sorry that was mid-ad read, but Iron and Steel Threads also creates products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com. Oh, that's actually a penalty. It's actually neutral roughing as well, as Brown is in the box too. So it was away from the play, and there's a reason why. It was a little fight from both guys. So go to ironsteelthreads.com and their Instagram as well, at ironsteelthreads. Give them a follow. So Brown and Finney both in the box for roughing. So no power play. Excuse me. Sorry to lead any Smithfield fans on, but it's going to be 5-on-5. There's 5.5 minutes left. Smithfield in jeopardy of falling 2 games below 500 in Division I play this season. They don't play a league game for 10 more days. This shot's saved. Hopkins dancing with it, feeding. Shot there from Hayden, right side circle off the mark. He's been a little bit quiet today, Tommy Hayden. Now it's Argenti who turns it over. Slack, and that's going to be offside against LaSalle. Well, Macholi was off that time. Big hit there. Hayden laying the stick on Trip Peterson. Brochu. Time ticking down for the Sentinels. Omacholi. Back to the blue line it goes. Mora takes it. Saved. And Hayden will get it right back. He takes a big hit and lost the puck as well, and that is going to blow it dead. And I think they're going to call a hold against a Ram. Yeah, it's going to be against Chase Birmingham. So now it will officially be a Smithfield power play. 2 minutes on the hold for Birmingham. Penalty number 5 for LaSalle. So power play for the Sentinels is they have not converted one today. They've had a couple with all the LaSalle penalties. They're going to have 2 minutes on the advantage right here. 59 seconds remaining on the roughing penalties. The scram against Johnny Brown and Declan Finney. Smithfield will take a timeout here. 4:43 left in regulation. Rams up 2. Smithfield on the power play taking their timeout. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. 4 and change left to go. Just under 5 minutes left here in regulation. Smithfield on a power play, and they need this one as much as they need any goal in the game. Actually, more than they need any goal in the game. Any points so far. Plant there defensively for LaSalle, giving some pressure to Argenti, but gets it over to Sylvester, who has it here. Here is Sylvester. Dumps it down there. And first one there was Devin Moore, and that is going to blow the clock dead again. I think it was offside against Smithfield after the dump into the zone by Sylvester. Here's Hayden. He lost the puck. Hopkins takes it, saved by Alves Thomas. Lunging shot from Hopkins that time, saved again. Back into play. Down the ice, and Argenti will get back after it for Smithfield. Hayden up to Sylvester. Icing, not icing. Yeah, actually icing, my apologies, against the Sentinels. Icing on their own power play there, which is not something you see very often, but against a formidable defense like LaSalle's is, things like that can happen, as there's a minute to go here on the penalty exactly, following the face-off now. Garofalo. Argenti got it on net, or sorry, rather De Silva got it on net and saved. 40 seconds left on the penalty. De Silva has it, takes the shot, too tall, looking for that shorthanded goal. Couldn't get it there. Prada going left, now sneaking right. Garofalo lays out the hits. And Garofalo takes it back, sends it down there, and will kill some penalty clock here. 20 seconds remain now. Morengi does the same thing. Clock will milk down to 13 seconds and counting. Now it's at 10, and now here comes Tucker Burns with one more chance. Missed it right. Kavanaugh the rebound. Fight for it in the corner. That's going to end the penalty. Smithfield still has it, and Burns takes 3 consecutive shots on net to no avail. Got his own rebound twice right there. Coming hard out of the pile on Aaron Alves Thomas, but nothing tangible on the scoreboard to reflect on it. Argenti long shot gets taken away by Omacholi. Omacholi going left, looking for some space, finds it, and his shot gets saved by Bradley. Then some pushing and shoving after too. With 2:23 and counting down, we've seen that a lot here tonight, more than usual. You know, two teams with a history against each other, obviously. .2:15 to go, counting down. Big hit on Trip Peterson. Tommy Hayden laid the hit. Here's Hopkins. Long shot there from Villani, gets saved. Sylvester back into play. Hayden lunges into that shot, and it gets saved again by Alves Thomas. That shot saved. Still alive for Smithfield. Argenti finds the loose puck. Morengi tips it forward, and they blow it dead here. It's a tripping penalty on the ice. is going to be against J.D. Plant, going in the box for 2 minutes. 6th penalty against the Rams tonight. Plant going in the box for the first time. And one more time, Smithfield will be on the power play for the rest of this game unless they can score. 90 seconds left. Hopkins, shot deflected. Hits off the wall. And this one turned over. Stays alive. And Argenti, empty net here for the Sentinels as well. And this is a turnover. Birmingham looking for that stat padding goal. Could not get a shot off as he lost his balance. Here's a long one. And Sylvester finds this puck, gives it up. Villani. And Prada. Hayden got tripped. No call. Under a minute to go here in regulation. Looking for Villani, who had a good look in the crowd. Big oohs and ahs there because he just whiffed on it that time. Garofalo flips it down the ice. Can this one go in? Haven't seen it all season, and no. Way off, and it almost was an own goal there from Hopkins. Recovers it though. 30 seconds left. Villani. Cross ice. Hayden got that one blocked, and now it's Gaudreau, and he couldn't get the empty netter either. Another shot there, 15 seconds to go now here from Smithfield. Shot there from Argenti, saved with 11 seconds left. Final seconds from Smithfield. Shot, save, second try. Oh, they had an open net. They get it out of there, and LaSalle, for the 8th consecutive time, takes down Smithfield. Here in the Battle of Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink, and now a little fight afterwards as well. Johnny Brown and Hopkins were in the midst of it. Hopkins, an emotional game for him. And that'll end it. LaSalle, they win it 3-1. Low scoring game here tonight between these two teams. In fact, that's their lowest scoring game in their last 6 contests since 2023. But it's the Rams who moved to 5-0 in Division I play this season. Smithfield falling to 2 games under 500 now at 2-4-0-1, with the Rams keeping themselves atop these Division I standings here in Rhode Island. So from Tim Duffy and all of us here at Fans Only Sports, brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. We will see you guys next time for some more Rhode Island High School ice hockey. Brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. LaSalle Henrican this Saturday at Smithfield. You don't want to miss that one. Next up for Smithfield, though, we have them against Barrington on the 25th of January. So a couple of games to watch out for. Next time you'll see these two teams on our channel, and looking forward to having you. So that's it from us tonight. Good night on a Wednesday night, and we'll see you guys this weekend for some more Rhode Island High School ice hockey.